So we finally got what we wanted. Well, at least us Andre Ward fans and the rest of the boxing fans got what we wanted. The rematch. I don't know if the Kovalev fans or the Andre Ward haters got what they wanted. What they wanted was just keep going around saying that Andre Ward is scared. That's what they like to do. So I don't know if they got what they wanted. Well, they're going to get what they don't fucking like again. And June 17th, they're going to walk away with another fucking L, that's for sure. Because Andre Ward, he's going to come out with that fucking victory again. Best believe that. So, pretty sure everybody heard now. Andre Ward, Kovalev 2. That's what it's going to be called. Ward versus Kovalev 2. No excuses. Perfect. That is a perfect fucking name for this fight. And it's all directed towards Kovalev. I'm surprised they went with that name because that's actually directed at one fucking fighter, the fucking crybaby. The one that been crying this whole fucking time that the reason he lost is because he was robbed by the judges. No, motherfucker, you lost because the other fucker scored more points than your ass. He fucking won 7 rounds and you won 5. Plus your knockdown, that's 114, 113. You losing. That's why you lost, motherfucker. What the fuck you talking about robbery, man? Motherfucker just went with that shit because that's the way HBO sold it to everybody. As I went through my other video. That's the way they sold it with that bias ass telecast, so that's the way he ran with it. Even posting on his fucking social media. He kept on posting that fucking Harold Letterman card. Come on, man. You gonna go buy that shit, buy that Harold Letterman card? That's why you think you won? The fuck out of here, man. So, I mean, it's perfect, man. Like I said, I think that is so fucking perfect. And it all became official. Well, yesterday, my last video I made, it was about this, the fight being made. It wasn't official yet, but Andre Ward was dropping hints on his Twitter. He had just posted, and his only words were, wait for it. That's all he posted, wait for it. So that's why I did that video, anticipating that it was going to be done already. I didn't expect it to be done right away the next day, today. But here we go. We got it. So that's what he meant by that. I also emphasized on that last video that Rigondeaux was going to be put in the undercard. That's still not official. They didn't clarify that during this announcement today. So I'm pretty sure they're probably still working it out, but I am pretty sure, 90% sure that it's going to be put on there, man. It's going to be the co-main event. But whatever. We'll wait till they make that official. And and then today, also on social media, we had an exchange between both fighters. So now we got some animosity going on between both fighters, something we didn't have in the first fight. It was mostly respect, most of it until I think the press conference when Andre Ward didn't shake his hand or some shit, but it wasn't nothing bad. They weren't really trading any verbal exchanges or anything. And this time, Andre Ward posted, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. You got what you asked for. Now you have to see me June 17. This time, leave the excuses at home. Earned. That's what Andre Ward posted. And I'm going to let you guys know what Kovalev said after. So Kovalev then responded, but I am glad to know that rematch will happen. I really hope that Andre Ward will get into the ring for this rematch. Fans of boxing will see the real crusher. The one they have missed for a couple of my last fights. For me, this rematch is very important as no other bout in my entire boxing career. Thanks a lot to all the boxing fans. But he wasn't finished. Because looks like he got a little triggered with Ward saying that, leave the excuses at home. And he later, I don't know what social media, I think it was on it was on Twitter, I think, that he put up. He said, be ready, motherfucker. I'll finish your boxing career. So Mr. Kovalev over here got triggered and shit. So he ran with that. So I mean, come on, he had been saying that before already when he kept asking for the immediate rematch. He had said that he was gonna knock him out, finish him off in the second one. I mean, yeah, what happened in the first one? You had a fucking big motherfucking chance to do that. I mean, you had him down in the fucking second round. What the fuck you do after that, man? You didn't do shit but get tired, man. You didn't do shit but gas out. So, yeah, he's just talking out of his ass right now, you know. He got triggered, that's what happened. So he felt like he had to respond. Because I've seen, as soon as that happened, the first fight on social media, we had a bunch of fucking people going back and forth, talking shit, who won, it was a robbery, and this and that. And they were posting a lot of fucking comments on fucking Kovalev's social media pages. And he would respond to some of them, and he was pretty pissed off. He would respond he was sounding like one of his fanboys, man. He would go in there like, you know, somebody would go in there talking about Andre Ward. He would respond back with, you know, suck his fucking dick already. And, you know, talking like a true fucking fanboy, man. He was triggered, man. So he'd be on this fucking social media acting like a fucking fanboy himself. So, I mean, Andre Ward already got in his fucking head. And I'm pretty sure that's what the plan was ever since he started talking about the retirement. Since Kovalev was asking for that immediate rematch so fucking bad everywhere and every fucking boxing outlet. And this motherfucker figured that by saying he's going to retire and leave him hanging, no rematch, he was going to trigger him even more, you know? Get in his fucking head. And this whole time, that's what he did. And now, out of nowhere, when he decides to make it official, when he said is when the fucking fight was made, Andre Ward, because he's the A side now, is not, he puts this up and now he gets triggered in response with that shit. So, I mean, be ready, motherfucker. I'll finish your boxing career. That is triggered to the fullest right there, man. Trigger activated 100 right there. And for this one, Kathy Duba even came out saying already that the lead promoter, the one that's going to be in charge of promoting this fight, now it's going to be Rock Nation. It's going to be on Andre Ward's side now since he's the champion now. Let me see. I want to looking up her exact words. So, yeah, it's going to be, this time it's going to be at the first fight was at the T-Mobile Arena. And I'm assuming since they couldn't sell out the arena, now they're going to go with the Mandalay Bay. And we all know that the Mandalay Bay has a smaller capacity. So it's smaller. So in order for them to try to get a sellout, I mean, the first fight, they drew in a crowd of 13,000, just a little bit over 13,000. And the Mandalay Bay capacity is 12,000. So they figure, you know, try to get a sellout. And the pay-per-views didn't do so well in the first one. 160,000. They're still going to do it on pay-per-view. This rematch is still going to be pay-per-view. But now they didn't pull back. And everybody thought since they didn't do well, the pay-per-view, they were going to do it on regular HBO. Well, no, it's still going to be on HBO pay-per-view. So we'll see how those numbers go. But expect a sellout this time. Like I said, they're doing it in a smaller venue now. So it'll probably sell out this time. And then we got some animosity by both fighters now brewing. And then it was such a close fight. Could have gone either way. It was so fucking close. So they're evenly matched. Everybody saw that. It's going to be competitive. And now everybody wants to see what kind of adjustments Kovalev will do. He didn't do any throughout the fucking first fight, and he was ahead well ahead since the second round. I doubt he's going to have any fucking adjustments for this one. He knew he failed, man. He wanted to bring in already his old trainer right after the fucking first fight. He was talking about bringing in his old trainer. I don't think he ever did. He's probably going to stick with the same camp, so he knew. And then his current trainer, Jackson, he was talking about what they were going to work on for the fucking rematch, and he pointed out that the strength and conditioning, they were going to, try to perfect that because so he wouldn't gas out. They're fucking admitting that he was fucking gassing out in the first one. And why was Kovalev talking about it? Bringing his old trainer too. So they're fucking admitting that they came up short. If it was really the judges that robbed them, they wouldn't be talking like that. So they're admitting it. And Kathy Duba, she, like I said, these were her words. She's saying that, she said, we're co-promoting, but Rock Nation is going to take the lead, as they have the champion, Andre Ward. The last time main events was sort of carrying the ball. This time Rock Nation will carry the ball. And like I said, she's taking the fucking passenger side, man. She the fucking Rock Nation is the one on the driver's side now doing all the lead promotion, so she's cool about that. And what happened to all these fucking Kovalev fanboys and Andre Ward haters, man, talking about, oh, he's scared, talking about retirement and shit. I said it, man. I knew he was just fucking trying to get in his fucking head, but everybody, all you motherfuckers, that's all you want to do is fucking say that he's scared. You're trying to get some fucking moral victory before you really walk out with a fucking official L like you did the last time. Before the fucking fight, the first one, you guys were chanting all these fucking moral victories too about fucking Andre Ward being fucking scared all the time. Because you know how Andre Ward is. I even recognize it. He's been hard to deal with sometimes because everything's got to go his way. But that's what he is, man. He's a fucking perfectionist, and he's a badass fucking pound-for-pound legend. He's been a pound-for-pound legend for a long-ass time. And why not? Things got to go his fucking way. He don't fucking jump into things right away. And because he doesn't do that shit, everybody fucking tries to say it's fear because he's scared. Motherfuckers should like to forget that he's the one that went up to that fucking weight class and challenged fucking Kovalev. How the fuck is he scared, man? Because he's fucking doing things his way? He's always been like that. If he's always been like that, how the fuck is he scared now with fucking Kovalev? Because he's still doing what he's always done. It's fucking, that's why he got into that shit with his old promoter. He got into all that legal shit and going that legal battle. Because everything's got to be done his way. So he's always been like that. He got that rep. But the motherfucker's still trying to make it seem like he was scared of Kovalev. Why? Because he's acting like he's always acted? Nah, he went to his weight division. And he said, I want to fight him. He's the fucking best in that division. I want him, and I'm going to take his fucking bouts. And that's what he fucking did. And then it was a fucking close-ass fight. People ain't happy. And they still with that fear shit. Chanting that fear shit. Oh, because it was a close fight, and now he doesn't want the rematch. All right, well, now you got your fucking rematch. Now what the fuck are you gonna say? After his fucking his last fight before the first Kovalev fight against Brand, Kathy Duba set up a supposedly press conference for the Kovalev fight and Andre Ward. It wasn't even the official press conference. That shit was a Q&A, in other words. It was just a fucking Q&A. Of main events, Sergey Kovalev Q&A. And she had already told Andre Ward asked him if he wanted to be there the week of the fight with Brand, Alexander Brand. And Andre Ward said he wasn't going to go. It wasn't even the official press conference. And it was going to be 3 fucking days after the fucking Andre Ward fight against Alexander Brand. 3 fucking days after the fight. That's rushing into things. That's not the way Andre Ward conducts himself. As I was saying. So he already told her that he ain't even going. And then this bitch does her fucking thing. That Q&A that everybody tried to run with as the official press conference. Which wasn't. The press conference wasn't even going to be like a month after. And that's what they were saying at the press conference. Even Kovalev was like, where's Andre Ward? And Kathy Duba, making it seem like it was the press conference and Andre Ward decided not to show up. So, I mean, and then that's where she got all these fucking fanboys talking about Andre Ward was scared. Again, they knew the fight was around the corner and they were trying to walk away with some fucking type of moral victory. And then, the site, the location wasn't official yet. Because there were some things to iron out, work out between Rock Nation and Main Event. And Kathy Duba was over here talking to the press in that Q&A, trying to make it seem like Andre Ward was trying to drag the fight out of Las Vegas and back to Oakland, where he was accustomed to fighting, giving him a bad rap again. So it was all a combination right there of Andre Ward is scared, he's getting cold feet, and he won't fight him unless he fights him in Oakland. Another fucking moral victory that they were trying to fucking grab before they really walked out with the official L. So, and then Kathy Duba actually showed that she was having her doubts that her boy was gonna fucking win, Sergey Kovalev. The week of the fight, right before the fight, the first one, Kathy Duba quickly inserts the rematch clause. She was panicking already, noticing that, figuring that her fighter, was going to fucking lose the fight. So she could have that immediate rematch and have a chance at Kovalev winning those titles back. She fucking threw that shit in there on fight week. Rushing that shit in there. And what was in that rematch clause? It was a guaranteed rematch for Kovalev if Kovalev lost. If Andre Ward lost, there was no guarantee of a rematch. So that's what a lot of people like to fucking forget. If Andre Ward didn't give him a rematch, everybody was calling him a fucking pussy and this and that. Sergey Kovalev wasn't going to give him a rematch even before the fucking first fight. So what, was he a fucking pussy? Was he ducking already even before the first fight? That rematch clause was only for Kovalev if he lost. If Kovalev won, he was not going to give Andre Ward a rematch. And now, after the fucking first fight, everybody want to walk away with that moral victory too, or, be writing that moral victory all over the fucking social media, any boxing outlet, the comments, everywhere, that Andre Ward was fucking scared. So my question is to all you motherfuckers out there that were holding on to all those moral victories and slowly started evaporating, and now this one has evaporated from you. Obviously, he's not scared, right? He's going to fight him again. All right, what the fuck are you going to hold on to now? What are you going to say now? I'm going to tell you what you're going to say. Everybody said that this motherfucking rematch had to happen in a way for him to vindicate himself, Andre Ward, from the first one. Because it was a fucking robbery. If he didn't nobody was going to give Andre Ward props if he didn't give him the rematch. Bullshit. Fuck that. That is bullshit. No matter what the fuck happens in the second fight, you're always going to hold on to that fucking first fight and you're always going to call that shit a robbery. Look at what happened with fucking Mayweather and the Castillo fight. He gave him an immediate rematch and he fucking schooled him in the fucking rematch. Who the fuck ever talks about the rematch? Nobody talks about the rematch. Everybody talks about that fucking first fight and they're going to hold on to that shit forever. So don't give me that shit that you were going to give him respect if he gave you the rematch. Well, he gave you the fucking rematch and I'm fucking sure you're not going to be out there saying respect to him. You're going to fucking find something to talk shit about. Definitely. I guarantee that shit. And if fucking Andre Ward, like I'm assuming he will, is not even going to be a close fight the second one. He's going to pick up where he left off in the last fucking fight. He's going to just keep on fucking marching on and have fucking Kovalev figured out. He's going to win this fight more easily. It's not going to be this fucking close. So you're not going to have nothing to go by that second fight. So you're going to always bring up the fucking first fight. Always. So don't give me this shit that the rematch needed to happen because the first one was a fucking robbery. Nah. The rematch didn't have to happen. You're always going to chant your fucking robbery to the day you fucking die. So there we have it, man. I'm excited, pumped up for this fucking fight. And I can't wait, man. Like I said, I got a meme page, man. Everybody follow Boxing Habit on Facebook. Because this is where I'm going to have fun, man. All them butthurt ass motherfucking Andre Ward haters, Kovalev fans. I'm going to have my fun. Because Kovalev's going to walk out with another big fucking fat L. I guarantee it. I'm out.